Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we get into the back end of the trading week, we're hearing good news from Moderna as their shares jumped by over 8% yesterday. Now, it's quite funny because their earnings report is coming out today, so you would think that the earnings report was yesterday, but it had some very fortuitous news as they did say that the FDA, this is the US Food and Drug Administration, granted fast track designation for its vaccine candidate against another virus. So basically what this means is that the company is looking to generate another source of income apart from the COVID-19 vaccination rollout, which has been quite successful in that respect as well. So not only has it had good news from the COVID-19 vaccination, but it also is having good news from the FDA in another sense as well. And this, as I said, has led stocks to jump over 8%, which we'll check shortly. The same couldn't be said for General Motors, unfortunately. Their stock sank a little bit as they missed Wall Street expectations on their revenue and earnings per share. So let's take a look at the figures there. So earnings per share came in at $1.97. This is $1.97, sorry, against an expected $2.23, and the revenue was at $34.17 billion, and this was against 30.9 billion. 34 was expected and 30 came in. So as I said, shares did sink a little bit by almost 10% intraday and then finally closed just over 5% down at the end of the session. And also adding a note to this, it was actually the company's worst percentage fall in a day since the pandemic started in 2020. So quite significant there for General Motors. So let's take a look at Moderna first of all today. So, what can we say more about Moderna? The last time I reported and looked on the Stockwatch, it was roughly about this price here. Then we had another jump here. So, at the 350 mark, now we've got another jump over $400. This is a record for the company, and it's looking quite buoyant in the near term at least. So trading very far away from the Ichimoku cloud. As you can see on the RSI, nothing really in the way of divergences at the moment. So we'll just keep an eye to see if there's any slight pick up on divergences there. 4-hour chart as well, we could actually probably go even closer on the 2-hour chart, but I'll keep it on 4-hour for now. Again, just looking to see what the opportunities are in the near term at least, and at the moment we're just looking very, very buoyant, and it's on the upside for sure. You could say there's a slight bearish divergence there that's kicking in now. Obviously these oversold prices cannot go on forever naturally on any oscillator, so we're just looking for prices to come down a little bit, but as they probably falter slightly, then we might get another pickup in the near term as well. So very, very positive news for Moderna. Nothing bad to report there. General Motors, on the other hand, as I said, look at this sharp descension in a descending channel now. Just wanted to check the daily chart first of all. And General Motors was trying to get back on its feet from the pre-pandemic prices, and it was climbing quite high. Excuse me, but now we've got this, as I say, this bias on the downside, and this downward channel here is really looking to succumb to very, very low pricing at the moment. But as with everything, we had a bit of a downturn. We just waited to see if prices are going to meet firmness at the mean of this descending channel, and then we can see a little bit more of a pickup in the near term at least if we can go for this particular level here. But on the other hand, we're still looking to see if prices start sinking lower. So I'll just be looking to see the $50 mark, which would be quite significant, or if we can pick up to another test at $60, which is a bit unlikely at the moment because the bias, as I said, is firmly on the downside. So, we've got the earnings season again coming up for Moderna, like I said today. We'll see what happens with prices there, but expect a very significant upswing in earnings per share and revenue for Moderna, as it is with most of the pharmaceutical companies that are rolling out the vaccinations for COVID-19. So, and this is obviously going to keep on going until the end of the year at least, as there are so many more people still to be vaccinated against the virus. So that's all from the Stockwatch today. Thank you very much for joining me once again. If you have any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.